Welcome. What do you know about an IP address, a server, a VPN, a data center, the cloud, and the download speed and upload speed? Today, everything is digital. Everyone is connected. We connect to social networks, to websites, to service platforms, and to applications of messaging, or voice over IP, and to vision over IP, to communicate remotely with our family, with our friends, or organize an online working meeting. An IP address is an Internet address. Today there are two versions. IP version 4 is a 32-bit binary number. Bit stands for binary digit, means 0 or 1. To facilitate human reading, they are written as 4 decimal digits, one for each group of 8 bits. For 32 bits, the number of possible addresses is 2 power 32, which gives about 4 billion addresses. Among these addresses, 18 million are reserved for use in private networks, such as the intranet or home Wi-Fi, and they are not routable in the public Internet. IP version 4 was deployed in 1981. To remedy an insufficient number of IP addresses in version 4, for all devices that need to be connected now, and in the future, IP version 6 has a 128-bit binary number. Since 128 bits correspond to 32 groups of 4 bits, it is more easier to write them in base 16, as 32 hexadecimal digits, one for each group of 4 bits. For 128 bits the number of possible addresses is 2 power of 128, which gives, approximately, 340 trillion addresses. Among these addresses, 18 billion, known as link local address, are reserved for private networks, such as those of the IP version 4, used for intranets and home Wi-Fi. IP version 6 was deployed in 1998 to replace IP version 4, but it is not yet generalized. A server is a computer or a software system, which provides through a network, resources, data, services or other software, to other computers called clients. There are different types of servers. Web servers used to host websites. Application servers used to host applications that can be executed remotely from a client workstation. Database servers specializing in supplying database management software applications, to other software, computers or other servers, etc. A server needs a large memory capacity, RAM and hard disk, and a great speed of execution, since it must process the requests of several users at the same time. The Internet Communication Protocol, used between a client and a server, or another client, is done by small packets of information or information request. These packets can follow different paths in the network, routed by the routers. Once arrived at the receiver, using IP addresses of the sender and the receiver, and a fragment offset number, the packets are reordered to form the complete message. This process is called packet switching. A VPN, for Virtual Private Network, uses strong encryption to create a secure tunnel inside the Internet. A tunnel between the location of the user's computer and the website or server being accessed. When a user connects with a VPN application, the user online identity and activity are kept private. How does it works? A VPN uses 2 levels of protection. It encrypts the communication and changes the IP address that identifies the computer used in its location in the world. This deroutes the connection via a VPN server. We can imagine the VPN as a solid safe. The online user's activity is put inside the safe. Then the safe is transported to another intermediate location in Germany, Canada, UK, Japan, or virtually any country where the VPN service has a server. From there, another IP address is used for the connection. Using a good VPN protects against online interference, spying, hacking, censorship, and the activity of any monitoring authority. A data center is a large number of networked computer servers in a group of buildings, in a building, or in a dedicated space within a building. It is used to host Internet services, websites, computing services, applications, remote data storage, search engines, etc., and this, for private enterprises, government agencies, the purveyors of social networks, such as Facebook, information services, such as Google, and for the public cloud. Today, one datacenter houses between 20,000 and 80,000 servers. The limiting factor for servers per datacenter is either the power or cooling. In 2021, there are more than 7 million datacenters in the world, distributed over multiple zones. The cloud is made up of servers in all datacenters over the world. It is estimated that there are more than 400 million servers in the world in 2021. Among this large cloud, we have public clouds that makes computing resources available to anyone for purchase. This on-demand availability of computer system resources, especially dedicated applications and remote data storage, without direct active management by the user, is called cloud computing. On the Internet, you load information in two directions, down and up. Each connection has different download and upload speeds. These speeds measure the amount of data your connection can transfer per second, given in megabits per second. Megabits means million of bits per second. A bit is the binary digit 0 or 1. Transfer speeds measure the rate with which a provider delivers internet data to your home from a server, in the form of text, images, videos, audio files. To watch HD movies, play video games, or use video conferences, it is recommended to have at least a download speed of 10 megabits per second and a upload speed of 3 megabits per second, and this for each connected device, while a very high-definition 4K streaming video requires at least 25 megabits per second for each connected device. To end this video, I point out that online applications to test these speeds exist, like for example, Speedtest and TestMy. The last one, moreover, provides a comparison of the values obtained, with the local average, that of your city, with the average of your country, and that of the world. If you test your connection, you will notice varying speed values, depending on the times of your test. This is because it depends on the speed of the local point source, cable, mobile access point, Wi-Fi router, the number of people online connected at the same time who share the same rate, and the content used by each at this moment: text, conversation, images, video.